Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm going to try something different today. You might have noticed that Kendra and I did not put up a reaction video to Jimin's music video for Like Crazy, and that's because we had completely opposite schedules. We were both super busy with work and volunteering that we just couldn't find the time to both sit down and do it. So I thought for this video, since I have some household chores to get done before my parents get back from their vacation tomorrow, that while I do that, we can listen to the album together and talk about my thoughts about it. And I might also watch the dance practice videos for Like Crazy and Set Me Free Part 2. So with that being said, I do have my speaker here and I'll connect my phone to it and we'll listen to the album together while I get some stuff done. The first thing I have to do is do some laundry. I'm going to wash my bed sheets. So I'm going to start with that and then I will play the first song of the album. Okay, laundry's in and I'm going to start sweeping the floor in the kitchen, but let's play the first song before I do that. This is like my microphone. The first song that's off of Face is Face Off. I love this one. I think it is
Connected to Erica Stone.
Thank you. I think it is a great opener to the album. I will say this is the album as a whole. It tells a very good story start to finish. I think Jimin did an incredible job at that and like really showing you his thoughts and his feelings over the past couple of years and the struggles and everything he had to kind of go through and figure out. I like this one, I think mainly because it's very not what I expected Jimin's album to be like. I didn't really have expectations to start, but I was very surprised that he chose kind of this genre to do and he nailed it. It was perfect. Let's just start the song while I sweep. I can't even sweep right now. Oh, Jimin, sing it! Let's just pause for a second because I need to talk about this. First of all, I love a lower register for Jimin. We've heard a lot of his higher register over the past couple years, so it's really nice to see him go back to experimenting what it sounds like with his lower register. You can just hear the raw emotion in his voice during this song. I think that's what I also really like about it, and the beat changes and everything I really enjoy as well. I like when songs do that, and it's just a really heavy song with deep emotion to it, and the storytelling is brilliant, and the lyrics, if you don't know the lyrics, go and look at the translations. Like, what a great way to start the album, right? Like, so good. It just like draws you in and I'm just, oh. Good job, Jiminy. Okay, I need to do a few dishes. There's not too many, but I'll wipe down the counters as well. As I do that, I will play for you Interlude Dive.
이렇게 만나게 되네요. 여러분, 지민입니다.
Okay, the next song on the album is Like Crazy, and instead of just listening to the song with you, I'm going to watch the dance practice. Being a dancer myself, I love dance practice videos. I think because so much goes into creating the song and the choreography that it's just amazing to see this end product. Oh, also his performance on Fallon was amazing. Oh, this part too, I love it. I think on the album too though, this song might be my favorite. I just love everything about it. And I love the choreography that goes with it too. I think it's a great contrast between sharp movements as well as just your movements flowing the whole time, and I love that about it. Oh, it's my favorite part. It's just so smooth. I just love how the movements go to the beats, but it flows consistency throughout the whole thing too. Yeah, I've had this song on repeat since the album came out. I love this one. And I love that we got like a Korean version as well as an English version. And we're getting some remixes too. I like this part too. I'll talk about this when it's done. How to be her though. Like, I would love to dance with Jimin. Also, that reminds me of Spring Day. I want to learn this even though I wouldn't be able to do it. I just want to learn it. Oh, it's just so smooth. It's so good. He does it so effortlessly too, and it looks flawless. Like, this is a masterpiece. I am forever speechless by him. Oh. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's so catchy. I love the changes throughout the whole thing. It's definitely a very pop beat. Now, I have seen a lot of people have their own theories and whatnot for what this song and the choreography mean. Now, I will say this, everyone is open to their own opinion on what they think things are about, but I want people to also remember to listen to what Jimin says and don't speculate things until he says so. So yes, I support your opinions and I respect your opinions as well, but let other people have their own opinions and don't attack them for thinking different than you. So what Jimin was saying, he said he based it off of a movie, which we all know that already, and he said that it is about the painful feeling of losing oneself while searching for a loved one in a dream, but still wanting to stay in the dream forever. So this one is very much escapism, and he has like his reality world and then the dream world that he escapes to, which a lot of people could relate to because of the pandemic. Like, it was a very unknown situation and they kind of had to put their lives on hold just like we all did. So he kind of turned to ways to cope with it. And it's kind of like this continuous circle, is that he wakes up in his reality and he feels all these depressing emotions again. So he goes back to his dream world to try and find some peace and comfort in there. And he knows it's bad what he's doing. It's not helping him. It's not helping him move forward or move past what he's going through, but he just keeps going through it because that dream world seems like such a better place to be. And so with the choreography, I feel like the girl and Jimin doing their reflection part together, I feel like that represented him and the dream world and trying to reach out to it, and it's something that you can't necessarily grasp, whether that is a relationship or it's something about himself. Once again, I'll say everything is open to your own interpretation. I think that's what's incredible about music and art itself, is that you can take it as you please and whatever you think you can relate to. But yeah, from basing it off the movie and what he said in the article, that's what I got from the choreography, and I love it. Like, that chorus part there, I love that part. I love that it hits each beat, but the movements continue to flow the whole time. It's like you don't stop moving the whole time. He's clearly a legend, a king, a genius when it comes to choreography and executing the messages he's trying to show you. I could watch him dance forever. Now I have to go and clean the bathroom, so while we do that, we'll listen to the next track, which is Alone. This one, it still kind of spreads the messaging of trying to run away or express expressing loneliness. And I also kind of took it as a not knowing what's next. So we know that BTS have had to go on a little bit of a break here, and that's a scary thing. That was a lot for them. All they've known is BTS as a whole, and Jimin still continues today in his interviews to be like, BTS is the end goal. I want to stay with BTS forever. They're the dream. So having to be separated from that is something that's completely unknown, and they had to look at themselves and be like, who am I? What am I doing now? What do I want to create? What do I stand for as an individual artist? And that's something that they all had to struggle through, and I think that's what Jimin was kind of going through and what he was trying to show through this song. Alright, next up is Set Me Free Part 2, and we did do a music video reaction to that, so if you want to see that, that is on my channel somewhere. But I am going to watch the Set Me Free Part 2 dance practice, so let's just get into it and I'll share my opinions. I just love how intense that is. Oof. I love how sharp the movement is too, and the dancers are so in sync. It's amazing. Like the difference between both of the songs and the choreography. I love this part here. Ready? Ooh. Whoa. Yes, Jimin. This is always stuck in my head too. I also just give props to the background dancers, because this is hard choreography. Like, it's fast. Oh. Okay, here comes my favorite part. Ooh, it's just so fast and sharp. Love it. Oh, I'm gonna melt. There's just so many layers to it. These people on the floor though, my god. Props to you, because that make me dizzy. Oh, so good. What a great way to end the album. Like, if it is like a continuous story about like what he was going through during the past couple years, ending it with like, I don't care what anyone says, and all the struggles are behind me now. I've accepted myself for who I am and the artist that I want to become, so I'm gonna do my own thing. No one's gonna stop me. I'm now free to express myself in whatever way that I want to without having to worry about like what other people are thinking. He's basically like, I'm human, I'm going to see what everyone's saying, but I'm not gonna let it get me down, and I'm just going to do my own thing, be my own person, and show you what I want to show you. So it's quite the journey that he took us through, of like all the struggles and the losses and the confusion to finding himself and what kind of artist and person that he wants to be. And then that's not even the ending, because if you got the album and if you've been on social media, you will have seen that there's a hidden track. Now, I'm not going to play it for you because if you haven't gotten your album yet or have seen anything, I want it to be a surprise for you. My interpretation of the song is basically a letter to ARMY as well as BTS, being like, we are always going to be here for each other, we're our support system, I'll forever be with you and you're with me, no matter if we're far apart or close together, we're always going to have this connection, and it's always going to be just as strong. And it's basically just like a love letter between that, and it's so sweet. Literally, it's such a Jimin thing to do, and I love that it was a hidden track, and it also had like the ocean sounds kind of like C did when that hidden track came out, so I really liked that. There was also some referencing to different songs in there, and JK was in the back vocals of the song as well. So yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions on the album itself and the dance practice videos. I hope you enjoyed this different version of giving you a reaction or an opinion on the album. In the comments down below, I'd like it if you could let me know your opinions on the album, as well as maybe just a specific song. Once again, Jimin is a musical genius and a choreography king. I am so proud of him. This album was definitely very new for him, and I love that he explored different genres and different sounds instead of sticking with what he knows from in BTS. I think he's definitely been set free and he's found himself as an artist and as an individual, and I am just so proud of him, and I can't wait to see what's next. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you want to follow me on my social media, that will be in the description down below as well. Thank you for an incredible album, Jimin, with some even more incredible dance practices and music videos. We're all so proud of you, and can't wait to see what's next in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.